A very good afternoon to you all. This is Divya here, your personality training coach. Today we are going to talk about the power of positive thinking. All of us think, but how many of us to get success in what we think and what we execute and how we execute and meet the desired results? Well, as many philosophers say, success is not related to how much of money you make or how much of riches you have accumulated at your home, but at the end of the day, when you sleep before the night, if you think about yourself, have you had a day that has been well spent in terms of your profession, in terms of your personal life, and in terms of your social responsibilities? Well, that's a good question that everybody needs to ask. Coming back to the part of positive thoughts, how is this related to your success is what we're going to talk about. Every thought generates a certain amount of energy, and your brain cells are programmed in such a way that it receives or it transmits certain electric impulses based on what kind of thought processes you have. For example, if a person is happy meeting a friend or doing certain activity, that particular energy is remembered and stored in the memory of a human brain. And when the similar action happens the next time, that memory of how happier you have been is activated, and you feel happy again doing the same thing. And that's the reason why people are able to do certain things, either their job or they're able to be in a relationship, or they're able to pursue their interests based on the happiness and the joy that they have stored in their brain cells. Likewise, if you want any success, if you want anything to be successful in your life, how much of amplification is happening in your brain on that particular idea? For example, if you are preparing for an interview, if you are seeking a job for yourself, in a particular day, how many minutes, how many hours are you spending towards achieving the target? And while doing so, how has been your mentality towards it? Are you happy doing it? Or you're sad doing it? Or are you frustrated doing it? So there are various emotions attached to one particular thought of searching for a job. So the more you invest in doing this process as a happy one, what happens is the brain activates that particular thoughts and attracts that particular processes and steps that will help you to achieve the success in getting a job or in making your career happen. Why certain people are successful and why certain people are a failure is, I wouldn't even call that a failure, maybe a setback, or they don't understand how the law of the mind, how the law of thoughts work. If you have a thought, give your 200% of energy towards shaping up that thought and executing it so that it really manifests in your life. Many of the Indian yogic science yogis, practitioners have very clearly stated that what you think is what you become. Swami Vivekananda also says you are a summation of all the thought processes that you have accumulated till this point of time. If the thoughts are good, what happens is that the mind gets alert and your actions fall in alignment with your thoughts. And once your mind, your thought and your actions come together, and when you start working on it on a persistent manner, definitely what you sow is what you reap. The mind is like a garden. The thoughts are like the seeds. It's very important that you plant a thought and you have to nurture it how you nurture a seed to become into a plant. If you sow a seed, what is that you do? You water it, you nurture it, you add manure to it, and you tend to it, and you remove the unnecessary weeds from its surroundings and ensure that the sapling comes out of the seed. Likewise, when you have a thought, when you have planted a thought in your brain, it's very important that you nurture that particular thought with the right actions and with the right amplification of getting that particular result.